It was the Academy and Songs of the Younger World.
Oh, that's right. I hated it. Oh God. Yeah.
Song.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Songs of the Younger Wild, and I don't know why. I hate that title. I hate that episode. All right, let's get into this.
Now my name makes more sense.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going that way because he's a retard. That kid was a retard. I'm sorry. I hated him so much. I hated him. I hated the girl. I hated the father. I hated their fucking mongoloid assistant, whatever that guy was. I hated everybody in that episode. That was awful. Twilight Zone 80s. Ugh. What a slog.
Oh, I don't have my box sets. All right, fuck it. All right, let's do an intro, and then I'll get this queued up, and then we'll do it because I want to be done with it. What intro should we do? This is Night Gallery first. So let's do something shitty.
Hi, I'm Chris Serling. My dad, Rod Serling, created the mortal series, The Twilight Zone. When you go back and examine some of those old shows, you'll discover the ideas, could actually be expressed in about 30 seconds. That's why tonight, I'm so proud to present...
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone Review.
Until next time, this is Chris Serling.
That's loud. That hurt my ears. That was so loud. I'm Chris Serling.
Drawer alongside the old school ties. Picture, if you will, a very special school where the students don't matriculate, but rather are marooned. Where the scholars are not enrolled, but rather sentenced.
You just gave away the ending.
Called the Academy.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to the LIW. It was 376 Night Gallery 204D, the Academy, Phoenix West.
Did you change my name? Dick Tard Wolf. Ticket.
I thought it was funny if I made fun of you with it.
That's fine. Whatever. I'm not making fun of mentally challenged people. I'm making fun of the choices made by the actor in the show.
I think something was legitimately wrong with that guy. All right.
No, he was just... We'll get to that.
That's our next episode. But
we'll talk about that.
Somehow, Night Gallery is our better episode of the night.
Oh, God. At least it was short.
It was 15 minutes long.
Nothing to it.
This episode immediately follows on the episode 204. It follows Marmalade Wine.
Oh, yes.
Not our favorite episode, but our favorite clips.
That would be immoral. Wow.
Beautiful. I love it. I was trying to find those clips to watch them because this was better than this episode or this segment. This segment there was nothing to it. It was just Daniel Boone or what's his name? Pat Boone has a rich guy. He goes to academy. He wants his son, who's unruly, to go to military school, basically, and he's getting a tour. And that's basically what the segment's about. It's not even an episode. It's 15 minutes of just him walking through this regimented facility, and everybody is over the age of like 35. So it's like there's no boy. It's supposed to be a boys' school, but they're all men. It's like this is a prison more than it is a school.
Yeah, I was notating. I'm like, he interviews a 46-year-old kid about college, and turns out that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that at the time.
Right, because then the last guy he talks to is the guy at the guard post. He goes, "How old are you, sir?" "Well, I'm 52.
Yeah,
I love it here.
I did notate that Pat Boone sounds exactly like Matthew McConaughey.
He's a handsome man, though. Look at that.
Had no trouble finding us.
A little off the beaten track.
Is that not Matthew McConaughey?
Close.
God damn, it's close.
All right. I have HIV.
He's gotten into some trouble along the way, but
if I inserted that into The Gentleman, you would not know.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty close.
The whole time I was just picturing, because I wasn't like sitting here like staring at it. I was just like listening, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's not Matthew McConaughey. Like it's so close, it was fooling me.
Pat Boone is Matthew McConaughey in True Detective Season 3.
Oh man,
That'd be interesting.
Season 4.
Season 4, Pat Boone instead
this
of Jodie
guy-
Foster.
And this guy who looks a lot like Brad Dourif, but he's not Brad Dourif.
Yes.
This guy right here, Larry Linville.
Yeah. Character actor.
Oh yeah, he's in a ton of stuff.
But I kept thinking about the Sopranos episode when they went to go look at AJ's with Saul. That actor was there, and he goes,
Oh, yeah.
the core.
Forgot about that.
Like, and I was like, oh shit, it's just like that Sopranos episode. Only they made it a 15-minute segment for nothing that went nowhere.
And it was all, and AJ didn't want to go because he had ADHD.
Yes, where he wasn't allowed. He said he couldn't go because of ADHD. Right? Isn't that why? Because he's a retard.
That episode sucks. And they
They
bring it up one more time.
Well, he has a panic attack when he's playing football, so he can't play football anymore. And then he gets ADHD, so he can't go to military school. And I think, is that the episode where Tony goes, I think I hit my son? That might not. I think this comes later.
I thought that was
I hit my son when he was
I think
talking.
that was one of the last few episodes, actually.
I think it is, yeah, because that's the one where you get. It's just I was praying that he'd kill AJ.
It was right
Much like
before
he
he
killed
tried to
Christopher.
kill himself.
Right? Yeah. And it's I hated that kid so much.
What a weird fucking way to try to kill yourself, too.
Did he just try to hang himself, but it didn't work because it broke? The chandelier ripped out of the wall, or
No, he had like a cinder block in the pool. And he just
that's what it was. Yeah, it was something stupid.
yeah, it's
It's
stupid
something
because it's AJ.
Yeah, he's just an idiot. He doesn't know how to do anything right.
And then they get out of it his little depression and suicide thoughts by just going, "Oh, you can work with the screenwriter, or whatever the hell it was, or this Hollywood dude." Okay,
Right.
cool. End of plot line, storyline.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, whatever. All right.
So
the
he becomes a
Academy.
producer.
This episode, we really got to get into this because it's gonna take a lot. I have like 2 more notes.
Yeah.
I wrote down as I was watching it, I'm like thinking of stupid night gallery tricks. So I was like, Academy for ghosts, vampires, robots. What stupid shit's coming to us? Nothing. It's like a prison. And I was like,
they never leave.
My last note was, oh, they didn't kill him. Because that cadet that he questions about college, he says that his parents are dead.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Doesn't he recognize his name, though? He's like, hold on, man.
Yeah.
Did I read about you somewhere in the papers?
He should be in his 30s by now. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
so that was right.
Yeah.
But then when Pat Boone decides he's going to leave his kid there, and he's like, fuck that little shit.
He's an asshole. He deserves to be
walking
here for
down the
life.
stairs.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting. I thought the idea was they take the kid and kill the parents. I thought that's what the twist is going to be. Because they show him slowly walk down all these stairs, and I'm waiting for someone to shove him or something.
Push him down the stairs.
Yeah, terrible cutaway, and you see.
But he hasn't paid the check yet, so how can they get anything out of him?
Maybe that's
the next episode.
I don't know. It's Night Gallery, so I was waiting for something really stupid to happen. Instead, he's just like talking to a chauffeur, and he's like, my son's a fucking idiot. Fuck that kid. He can stay here.
Yeah, you're right. He is, Pat. He's dumb. He is Pat/Tex.
But you watch him walk all the way down these stairs.
Mr. Holt.
Yeah.
All the way down these stairs at the end. After he says he'll bring his kid there. Where's these stupid ass stairs? There's like 6,000 stairs he walks down here at the end. Oh, there it is. It seems sinister, right?
Oh, yeah. The statues come alive and grab him.
All right, here we go.
But you're forgetting one thing about Night Gallery. Sometimes nothing happens. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
look at this. It's like designed for someone to shove him. I'm not going to show it because he walks down the entire flight of stairs.
Nobody fucks with Pat Boone on stairs. Nobody fucks with the Pat.
Nobody.
Nobody fucks with the boner.
Oh,
Pat
I just
Booner.
realized we are doing the episode Junior next year. That's the B part of this. It's got like the monster. It's stupid.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Wally
You
Cox
say-
is in it.
You say next year?
Next year.
How are you scheduled that far in advance with night gallery shit?
Do you want to see how far in advance we're scheduled?
No, I do. I've seen it.
It's on
that's
the website.
incredible.
If you scroll down, because I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do. I'm just going to do it all right now. So I did it all 642 episodes. We're scheduled.
Man.
Who knows when we'll finish in years, but
I guess I guess I have something to live for then.
I just know Junior is the first one of next year.
Yes.
But anyway, that's it. That's the whole episode.
That's all it is. There's not much to this thing.
I honestly just want to hear Pat Boone talk because it's the greatest thing.
You understand what I'm saying over here? All right now.
It's hard to believe he's not Matthew McConaughey. It is unbelievable. God damn it. Awkward silences. All right, here we go.
What? School, sir. Will Roger be attending?
You'll drive him out here first thing in the morning.
It's just Matthew McConaughey.
You drive him out here first thing in the morning. And I'm gonna go check my pot growing in the underground bunkers.
A high-spirited young man, sir. A military school will be a bit hard for him to take.
My son's a rocker, George.
He even says George the same way. George.
Did you say rocker or what does he say? My son's a rocker?
A rotter?
A rotter? Was it a rotter or what is that?
I'm not going to replay it. I already closed the file. I'm not doing that again.
That's all right. It's not important.
He says George the exact same way McConaughey says George in The Gentleman.
Well, now you know what you got to do. You're going to have to do a supercut. You're going to do a supercut of Pat Boone in The Gentleman.
I could do that.
Could do that.
Wouldn't even be that hard, really.
No. He's even in the same suit. It's almost aesthetically similar to whatever McConaughey's wearing in the movie.
I think I would just replace McConaughey's dialogue with Pat Boone.
But we have Pat Boone from other things, like other episodes.
No, that.
Just this episode. He has like 10 lines.
I'm not doing a whole Pat Boone deep dive.
He's a rotter, George.
Yeah, I'll play that.
Okay, you're a rotter, George. What's going on?
He's still alive? Pat Boone?
Is he? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he was in the Mulligan this year.
I guess he got Mulligan for next year, too.
He was in God's Not Dead 2.
Yeah.
He took a long time off acting.
Oh, really? Because he thought he was probably going to die? How old is he?
He was born in 34.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
wow.
88.
Oh, not bad. I think it was older than that. Okay.
I'm looking at what else he's in. He's not in a whole lot. He's mostly a music guy.
He did, music, and that's about it. I think he's
crazy that. God, I want to hear his songs now.
No, you don't. Pat Boone has a daughter, who sang that song about.
You what? There's a daughter?
Yeah, a daughter. She had #1 hit about a song that she fucks God. It's like about making love to God or something. It's kind of like, this is weird. Like Jesus is my lover or something like that. It's just peculiar. Odd choice of lyrics for a song about like loving Christ.
Debbie
really
Boone?
went all the way. Debbie Boone, yeah.
Cherry Boone, Linda Boone.
Debbie Boone. Debbie, Cherry, Betty, Bonnie, and Booty. Booty Boone. That's my. And then Ziggy Boone is the pothead one.
Little Frankie Boone.
Frankie Boone, Ziggy Boone, hello,
So I think we're done with this, right?
There's nothing.
Five.
There's nothing to this episode. It's a 5. Yeah, there's nothing about it. There's nothing. There's no point to this episode. There's nothing about it that makes any sense to be made.
I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah,
so
it was just
5.
there. Yeah,
I did feel a little betrayed by the music is like happen, and then nothing happens and it just ends. But also I kind of like just like watching a tour guide. It's like watching a guy take a tour.
Yeah, of a very old military prison where they never left, they never got away.
That's apparently like built like 7 stories up because he has to walk down several flights of stairs to get down.
There's so many stairs.
Yeah, that's it. This feels like a waste of time. Our episode right now is shorter than this episode, so let's get out of here. Let's keep it
fantastic.
that way. Next episode, Song of the Younger World. Fuck it.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Bye.
Songs of the Other World.
Delete.
I like Jack London books about wolves. Look at this wolf and this book.
Now we're live.
I was gonna read my Jack London book, but I can't read because I'm a retard.
Something happened to my audio where it's really louder. I'm wondering if my daughter got double low here and it's fucking with the knobs.
Is it that sensitive?
I don't know. Like I played that clip for you and you said it was really loud.
Oh, it was loud, yeah.
Delete. Order. Now we're live and doing a podcast. Depression ensues. All right. Shall we?
Yeah.
Moving on to our second episode of the night.
Let's do it.
We're just cruising through this. Oh man.
Cruising for a bruising
song. Big dummy bruising. What are we doing? 85. So let's do. I don't
big dummy.
85.
You big dummy.
I can play. I'll play a clip and then I'll play a. What clip do you want to hear or see from the 85 one? Trunk Man?
Yeah.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. There's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Meet Tanner Smith, circa 1916, disciple of a young writer named Jack London. Tanner Smith, now consigned to what is affectionately known by the Bowery Boys as the Ref.
Slow.
A grim sojourn into solitude, despair, pain, and sooner than he knows, a curious corner in the Twilight Zone.
Oh, that's it. I got so bored right there that I just forgot to stop it. And exactly. I don't think I was going to if I didn't realize.
You just kept the episode going. And everybody would fall asleep.
Episode 377 for TZ85 211A. Song of the Younger World. Terrible title. Phoenix West.
It is a fucking terrible title. Dicktard
Wolf.
Dicktard Wolf here. I like the stories with the wolf in it. I go to the library and I like the Jack London books, but I don't know how to read them because I'm dumb.
There's a girl. They're on a farm. There's a girl. It's the punk girl from Dream Warriors. The Freddy Krueger.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I recognize her immediately.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's why I was kind of like, oh, she looks familiar.
Yeah. She's
okay.
She fights him.
You want to get high? Let's get high, bitch.
Yeah. She's fun in that movie. She's not
necessarily
here.
In this episode,
and she's actually trying. And I will say she's not terrible in this.
No, she's not.
Good, but she does what she can. It's not her fault.
No, it's not. It's not her fault.
Is terrible. He might be the worst actor I've ever seen in any Twilight Zone ever.
He's up there.
No, I think he's the pinnacle.
Don't say that because we'll find something worse. It's coming.
Well,
he's pretty bad. He's on the spectrum.
He's on the Mount Rushmore spectrum.
The spectrum of Toys of Caliban. That kid, remember that? Bring.
Oh my God, yes.
That close.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you appreciate that episode because you remember the title.
Oh, I love that episode. It's one of my
favorite
I
couldn't tell you that title. If you didn't tell me what it was, I never would have figured it out.
Yeah, no. Toys of Caliban is, I think, might be the top 3 episodes of Twilight Zone. 85 for sure. But this one, holy shit! It's just it's a love story between a girl who's really smart and a guy who's just dumb as shit. He's awful. He's got nothing to offer her. She's like, I think you're pretty. I like your hair. Can I touch your hair? Like, he's like Lenny from Advice of Men. Like, he's just like,
I was getting that vibe, and I was getting
horrible.
like if Forrest Gump actually got Jenny in the opening.
Yeah,
of the movie.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then you're just like, Jenny, like, come on.
Go to the Black Panther party, Jenny. Don't go to Alabama.
The Black Panther party. Marry Sean Penn. Don't fuck him until you're riddled with AIDS and cancer and come back. Then you settle for him.
I do know what love is.
You squeeze out a Haley Joel Osment. That's the natural course of things.
Just to get get child support money, you whore.
Well, then she died swiftly.
Well, she died quickly because she was like, well, can't get that money out of him. I fucked up. I'm dying of AIDS, though, because of my
billionaire best friend.
My whore lifestyle got me killed with AIDS.
Wasn't she?
Oh, God.
I haven't seen Forrest Gump in so long, but isn't there a scene where she does that classic, like, naked dancing on the rooftop, like, almost falls off?
No, she does. She's playing at a titty club because she's a musician. She wants to be a singer. So that's Forrest goes and sees her, but she's doing it behind. She has a guitar in front of her, so she's hiding her nudity, and like he beats up guys to get her out of there. And then later on, she's dancing on drugs on the side of the building of a hotel room, and like I think it's oh God, what song's playing? Probably a Rolling Stone song or something cliche.
Or
and
Jefferson
she's like,
Airplane.
Maybe, and she's like, she's looking at her, and she grabs the edge and she starts crying because she knew she was just about to blow it. And she's like, oh my God, I can extort my rich, dumb, retard friend for millions of dollars. I need to find him now.
Yeah.
Because I have nobody else because I'm a horrible, horrible whore.
And that movie
won Best Picture and made like $500 billion at the box office because it's funny.
And it did not make money, but it's considered one of the best movies of all time. I think it's number one in IMDb.
It is. No, it is. Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, it has been for. It used to be Godfather, like back in the day, but
yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's Shawshank for a while. It's 1994 was one of the greatest years of film history because you had a bunch of different movies come out that year that were equally wonderful, but just for some reason, Shawshank is just the one that everyone keeps going back to because it's so damn good. We
did have a conversation where I believe 95 is a better year for just.
Yeah, I would say you're probably right. Yeah.
Man, I kept naming the hits.
Yeah.
Like not money makers, but like awesome movies.
I mean, 95 was pretty insane.
95 solid. 99 is pretty good. 94 is good.
94 is good. 95 is good. 89 is good.
Yeah.
82 is another good one. One could argue, shit. I would say 2008 is actually a pretty good year for movies. There's a lot of good movies in 2008.
We're doing anything to not talk about Song of the Younger World.
I'll give you okay. So it's a love story, and again, that's what makes it such. There is no charisma between the two leads because he's just a pretty boy, and what I got out of it was she just like to get fucked, and she goes, and she doesn't have like that. She has that old timey world. Well, this is love, isn't it? No, you just like his dick, and he just fills you up, and you love it. And like that's the only reason why you even put up with this guy because he's a great lay because he's just got a big meaty retard cock, and you are just you're a puritanical girl who's locked up with her old man who's a preacher
raised by your 77-year-old father, even though you're 20,
who's in a bunch of movies himself. That's a character actor who's been a bunch of stuff. Oh. He's in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. He's in shit ton of movies. He shows up in a lot of movies. That guy,
Robert Blossom.
He's in a ton of Home Alone. He was, he was the
Encounters.
Yeah. He's dead now, but goddamn, he was 105.
Wow, he lived until 2011.
Yeah, he was old fucker.
His last movie was in '99.
Oh wow.
He's Old Man Marley in Home Alone.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, great character actor, been around for a long time, and he's a good actor. Like he's good in this episode. Yeah, it's just he's fine. He's always a solid actor.
You're kind of supposed to
Right.
hate him.
Yeah, you're supposed to. Yeah. Girl, how dare you? I'm going to beat the hell out of you.
But
Yeah,
how's this for movies she's in? The Daughter,
Oh,
Nightmare
yes,
on Elm Street
please.
3,
Yes.
Screamers, The Door,
She's in Screamers. That's right.
The Crush.
Oh, my God.
I like The Crush. The Crush is one of the scariest movies to me. She breaks into his house and steals a condom out and frames him for rape. That is terrifying.
That is terrifying, yeah.
Carrie Elways is the victim of Alicia Silverstone. It is a terrifying movie.
Does he kill her in that movie?
No, he's going around they have a carousel in the attic. I watch this movie a lot. He's riding the carousel. He pops out and goes, what? And knocks her ass out. And then she wakes up in an insane asylum. No.
Okay.
Yeah, is she in an insane asylum at the end and then she falls in love with that guy, or is she in school and falls in love with the teacher?
I think
there's two movies that
maybe one's Swim
both.
Fan and one's The Crush.
The Crush ending. Yeah, she's in
you're
a
right.
insane
I think
asylum.
she's in a insane asylum and she falls in love with the nurse or something. Or the
Okay, here it
doctor
is.
who's ever the psychologist, yeah.
Okay, here it is. I want to show this because it's so goddamn funny.
Wow.
All right, here's the end of The Crush. She's chasing him.
Ah! What is the carousel doing in the attic?
She has like, you know how they got when movies go so far out of their way to explain the thing they just want there.
Right.
She goes out of her way, like the dad's rich, and she was obsessed with the carousel, so she put one in the attic or something like that.
Wow, that's a giant fucking attic then. How could the house support the weight of a carousel on the top floor of the house?
But that goddamn punch!
Wow!
Oh my god!
I see that again. That was pretty. That was impressive. Does she have a knife? Is she coming after him with a knife?
She's coming after him with a knife, and
he's just looking at it like he's just tired of it.
Well,
he's just through with this shit.
Well, it's supposed to be a thing where like you think she's gonna stab him because he's facing the other way. The scene, if you play the scene before this, is he's like looking for her, can't find her, and she runs out like a psycho like that. But that goddamn punch is so strong.
He throws. And she's automatically asleep. It's like she falls. She's automatically passed out.
I've seen that movie a ton. It's actually a good movie. It's not great, but it is terrifying. It's like I always say, my biggest movie villain is Carmen. What's her name? Diaz.
Oh,
Cameron Diaz in Vanilla Sky.
Vanilla Sky, yeah, you're right.
And then at least Silverstone and Crush is not too far behind.
Oh, that was good. Oh my god!
I haven't thought of that ending at all in a long time, and I'm glad I did.
Well, hell, I wish I would have known that was the ending. I would have watched that movie years ago. That's hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious, that ending.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean that's just that punch. It's like a fucking. It's like a Captain Falcon punch in the NES Rumble game. You just fucking send somebody into the stratosphere.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
It was one of those things where I started saying it out loud, realizing I imagine that ending because that's too funny. And then I watched it for the first time in probably 20 some years, and goddamn, that's the ending.
Wow, that's incredible. That's just, who wouldn't like that? Why isn't that a cult classic just for that like 5 seconds of film? That's amazing. I mean, she literally goes 10 feet in the air and passes out against like a pile of clothes.
You expect her to land on like a elk horn or
yeah.
Why am I blanking on the word?
Yeah, right.
Bleeding out.
Like
I think it is a rated R movie.
Lost Boys. You're thinking of Kiefer Sutherland stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know, something more violence. But she's
well, you can't kill the female because she's got problems and she's just a girl. You can't kill the girl. Then you'd be a misogynistic monster.
It's the exact same ending that American Psycho 2 All American Girl, I think it's called.
Oh, is that the ending?
All the shit happens, and then she just shows up at a different school, and she's trying to do the same thing again. Same ending.
Was it a dream? Is that what it was?
No.
Not unlike The Ward.
No. All right, so I did write down my first note is because, like you said, like you mentioned, she's a person He's a big dummy. He has no personality. He has no redeeming qualities for this lady. She would be wasting her children with this guy. Do not do it. Because the first thing he says is like some awkward conversation. Or I wrote down psycho. He reads books about wolves.
Yeah.
What kind of psychopath says that first thing he meets a woman?
Yeah, he's.
I read books about wolves.
Can I touch your hair?
All right. I just want. We haven't showed his acting yet. We need to. Look how blank he looks like Seth MacFarlane. Holy shit.
Maybe it is Seth MacFarlane.
Do that. I wouldn't want to get you into trouble.
It'd be worth it. You're so pretty.
Ugh.
Does your hair always shine like that?
Almost always.
You recognize her now?
I saw you go into the library.
Okay, here we go.
I like to read.
This sounds like it's a Tommy Wiseau wrote this scene.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'd like to read.
Well, so do I. Books about wolves.
That means he doesn't know how to read like some pictures.
I like to look at the Nat Geo because sometimes you see a booby.
Can I see your booby?
Doesn't it feel like the whole time she's just like, great Kenneth or whatever his name is? Like,
yeah, he's a
cool.
dummy retard. She wants to be left alone.
She's Molly Ringwald in The Stand, and Parker Lewis is losing all over the place. She's just I don't want to do that, Harold. No.
Hi, Harold.
I want you to fuck me, Harold. That's hilarious.
Wait a minute, that's not it.
No, but I want to. What does the girl say? I don't know, Harold. The girl from Just Shoot Me.
Oh God. Oh God. I can't remember. I think you're close though. I think it's what it was. That's funny.
So let's see. So they're talking. The father comes in later. And he goes, just like your mother. And I'm like,
yeah,
fucking Barnes. Like what happened in that relationship that made her no longer there? Because the mom is no longer around. This man killed her. You can't convince me otherwise. And he calls, I'm going to call him Harold. I don't know what his character name is, but he calls him a wolf.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I
did write down, because the rest of it is they're just talking, and then they keep getting cock-blocked by father.
It's a boring episode. It's very boring.
I wrote down, did you notice the Fiddler on the Roof music would kick in every once in a while?
I didn't notice it was Fiddler, but there was music. Yeah. Nope. There you go.
Oi! Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about this guy. Fucking Doc Brown. Doc Brown shows up.
Yeah.
Marty, you gotta go back.
He's another character actor that shows up in a bunch of movies.
He starts to talk progressively more and more like Doc Brown as this goes along.
He's not exactly David Warner, but he's close.
He looks like David Warner and Gerard Depardieu.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he sounds
combination for Lloyd as Doc Brown.
Marty, your son's gonna turn into a wolf, Marty.
And he's got the skin of I don't know. Oh man, look at his teeth.
Well, yeah, they got yellow. They're really yellow in this.
Kind of an Elliot Gould in there too.
Yeah, a little bit. Look at that.
Look at those. All right, listen to Doc Brown here.
Because you're young, you're in love, and you must never give up hope.
You gotta go back, Marty. It's your kids.
Get back on heroin. Get back on the heroin. Get back on the needle. You'll be fine. You want to get high?
I wrote down Fiddler on the Roof. She's a bitch. I don't know why I did that.
I think it's because a bitch from you're channeling Freddy Krueger.
No, I remember why I wrote that. It's because the first thing she says to this guy.
What happened?
You're nothing but a broken down old bum.
That's why I wrote she's a bitch.
She's not wrong. I mean, come on now.
She's wearing like a doily from a table.
My favorite part is like the dummy retard guy gives her that cameo necklace. And then when they're wolves, the wolf is wearing the cameo necklace. Just in case you didn't get what they did, like they really have to hammer it in your face. Like, she's a wolf. Don't you get it? She's a wolf now. It's like, no,
Yeah.
I got it. Thank you. We've established that multiple times because she was doing it, and then he stopped her, and then he told her because she basically is in a. She goes to sleep, doesn't wake up, basically, because she's a wolf now, because that's what they do to be together. They find this story, this book that has magical powers, and they can transfer their soul and mind into the bodies of wolves, because wolves mate for life. He says that a bunch of times, and don't you think, as a pickup line, it's kind of gross and weird?
Not back then.
A guy comes up
Not
to
in
you, hey,
1916.
hi, you know, I heard about wolves. They mate for life. I like your hair. Your hair's pretty.
I could watch wolves mate for a lifetime too. I read about that in my books.
That would
You want to go see my
moral.
wolf book collection?
I got a wolf book collection in my room. You want to see
I
it?
get that out because it's so stupid.
Wolf book. My wolf book. I love White Fang. I don't know how to read it, but it got some pictures, and I like the wolves.
I make my doodles. I like the wolves.
I like the wolf. It's pretty like your hair. Could your head down there too?
This episode is basically a witchcraft
You-
Romeo and Juliet.
Pretty much. And that's what happens. The father the father kills Doc Brown because he is going to go shoot the guy in the cell because he basically blames the dummy retard for the murder of his daughter because she basically
Don't
is
forget
dead.
Doc Brown rapes him.
And then Doc Brown rapes him.
Look at this.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Because he's whipped. He gets whipped by the priest. He gets whipped in public.
Why would
And
you
he's
let
like-
a priest whip you? I don't understand. It's 1916, not 1619.
I don't know.
Get the fuck away from me, old man. I'm gonna fuck your daughter. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, bitch.
Well, he's not from Detroit. He's a simple kid from a really dumb side of town, and he don't know how to
I
do
would not
anything.
mess with this kid. Who knows what kind of strength he has?
Exactly, he's dumb retard strength. That's what I mean. He's got a big cock. And I bet you just if he dropped it out of his pants, everyone would stop and stare at it. Like in Thor: Love and Thunder, when Russell Crowe blows off Thor's clothes, he's naked, and everybody looks at his dong, and he goes, "Okay, that's enough. Put clothes on." And he gives him a satchel or like a sash. And he goes, "Oh," it's hilarious. Love and Thunder is pretty damn funny.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
It's pretty funny.
I love people want to hate it, so they just hate it.
Well,
don't give anything away. I'm gonna watch it.
It's funny.
Let's play a clip
worth
of this
seeing.
instead. I wrote down. Oh, this actor when he finds her dead, she does the Romeo and Juliet thing.
Yeah.
He goes in the book as a wolf while he's looking at some lines, and then the dad burns the book, and I guess that just pulls him out. And then he comes back and finds her dead. And then his acting right here is just delicious.
Why would you leave me? Why?
Just remember that you talked to her about the book, you dumb fucking retard.
I think it's right here.
Why'd you do that to yourself?
No.
No.
God, it's so annoying. I wanted him dead so bad.
I wrote down at one point because he thinks she's dead. Yeah. I wrote down Doc Brown is making this episode worthwhile because his voice.
No, you got to read the book, boy. Look at the book page. I know you don't know how to read.
How can that be? She told me how she did it and how you can do it too.
So?
You got to take yellow highlighter to your teeth, Marty.
I got really yellow teeth for no reason.
I didn't realize he killed him.
Of Lucifer.
He kills Doc Brown.
Yeah, he shoots Doc Brown.
Chance, please.
Okay, so at some point the audio just goes out on this episode.
Yeah, it did. I did do that.
Even on YouTube,
really,
audio goes out on their copy.
Does
I
it
have the
really?
DVD.
Wow.
I didn't watch it on that because I didn't give a shit. I wasn't going to put it in the fill in the remaining part that I understood.
You mean the last 30 seconds of the episode, which you're then they're dead.
Because then he goes in there and they're wolves.
When wintry nights.
Oh, I do have the outro. Okay, good.
World.
Nope.
Whoa.
So nothing else to say about this, right?
No.
That's it. I'm still trying to. Oh, fuck it.
I give it a 3.
I gave it a 3 as well.
Yeah, this episode sucks.
It sucks, but it's not like intolerable.
No,
because
but
I
it's
was
pretty
laughing pretty hard at how bad his acting and Doc Brown.
This is true.
But I wasn't paying the most attention toward the end.
No.
I don't remember anything that happened with Doc Brown.
Yeah, he gets shot. That's it.
I saw him at the end with a noose around his neck. What the fuck? All right.
Wait, what? Who? Oh, the old man?
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown has a noose around his neck.
Yeah. See?
Really? Oh.
They're together, running free, in a place where no one can hurt them again.
I'm going to clean the sidewalk with you, my shovel.
All right, let's hear the outro here.
A song of the younger world. A tale told on wintry nights when the moon's full.
Even YouTube's
Of
copy's
living
frozen.
with wolves and learning to howl. Of love that transcends worldly pain. And running free in the Twilight Zone.
Fuck you.
Perfect.
Fucking you.
Yeah. Oh, I do have a couple notes for calendar-wise. July 10th of 2018 was the Spooky Pasta Cast debut, a show I did 3 episodes of and never touched again because I want to make fun of Pasta Cast or Pasta. What's that shit called? That's it. Where you creepy pasta? Yeah, thank you.
Creepy pasta, yeah.
Yeah, and then on the 17th, so in 2 days is my daughter's birthday. She's turning 5. Yeah.
Whoa. Where are you gonna get her?
We're doing a party, and who knows? We might find some things that go up noses. You know what I mean?
Crayons, Crayolas. How about chocolate eclairs? Get
Powders.
Chocolate eclairs. Oh, cocaine.
Yeah. Huh, we'll see. No, an Encanto themed birthday party at comfy places.
That would be
immoral. I'm trying to find it.
That would be immoral.
Exactly. No.
Wow.
I can't just play one. I got to play them both.
You have to. It's smart. Yeah. You're right. You're so right.
And that's sad because I think this is the best clip I have from the 85 series right here.
Yeah. Well, the Bud Court coming out of the trunk.
Yeah, I have that one I opened the show with, and this is the only other one I have. I only have 3. What happened to the ones I had? Those ones from remember the monster?
Yeah, the Adrian Barbeau.
I think I deleted it.
Oh, we gotta find those again. Those are
I had
classics.
to get rid of some.
Well, that one, dude. Don't get rid of that one. You get rid of the dog biting the guy's leg. That was nothing.
I can get rid of this one too.
Let's not do things we can't take back. Let's not get rid of that one just yet.
I'll never get rid of this one.
When I die, I wanna be high.
That's right.
There's more to it, but I stopped it.
And,
all right,
and there's I got a sunflower in my ass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play that one.
I have a sunflower on my ass if you're interested.
David Cross, ladies and gentlemen.
Mrs. David Cross.
Mrs. David Cross.
All right. Next week we're only doing one episode.
What?
It's an 11-minute long episode. It's TZ85 209A Joyride. That's the only episode we're doing because we're doing our ranking of John Carpenter movies next week.
Yeah, that's a big one.
We need plenty of time for that. Next on the live stream, on the next live show, we're doing our 2 John Carpenter movies. The last 2 of that, wrapping up that series. We're doing our rankings next week, and then we're done with that shit.
That's it.
All right. Until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix West. So long, old man Marley. So long, girl from Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. Bye bye, big dummy. Harold.
I never worked again.
I like wolves.
Unless
Books
he's an
about
energy
'em.
lawyer.